And because it is September, we are trying to find different places that you can be able to visit and explore, and we're having conversations with different people from these places. So today we have Romano Petersen in studio. He's the manager at the Tranquil House, and we're going to be talking about, exploring the place while we are here online. I'll be visiting later on sometime just to see if it's a real place and not a fake place. Romano, let me greet you and welcome you to the show. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hi, Tandy. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. I'm going to start by giving you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about yourself. Who's Romano? Just a bit of background or whatever it is that you're comfortable sharing with us about you. Okay. And then, we're going to start it off from there.
Okay, then. So my name is Romano Petersen. Mm-hmm. I come from a small town called Burgersdorp.
Burgersdorp.
Yes. I wasn't actually born there.
Okay.
I just grew up there.
Okay.
So
where were you born?
I was born in Cape Town, Somerset.
Sure.
Okay, so some things happened in the past where my father died on duty and so forth. So it was a bit hard for my mother as a single parent to raise me. But, she raised me very well to be respectful and respect your elders. Always smile and say thank you and please. And then it so happened that I was going through some things earlier in my early years, and I'm 27 now, so
right. Very young still.
I don't look so.
Do you think you look older or younger?
I feel like I'm getting older. I wouldn't say I look older.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you
because
feel like
normally when I go buy cigarettes for my aunt, they would always ask me for my ID because I look
now.
Young. Yeah.
Oh my word. All right.
So
all right.
yeah. I moved to PE sometime back, 2 years back, and then I got an opportunity to work at Tranquil House.
Okay.
And ever since, I've been enjoying it.
Oh, wow. Where did you study? Where did you go to school? On all these different places?
Okay, so I was actually all over the place. I'm a South African. Normally when people ask me, what race are you? I say, I'm South African.
Okay.
I don't normally just say that I'm colored or I'm Xhosa or something like that. No.
You just say you're South African.
I'm South African.
Because you've been to all the different places of South Africa.
Yes.
How many languages can you speak?
Speak 2. Understand 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. That's nice. That's very nice.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
So I grew up in a small place in Burgersdorp, as I mentioned. I went to school over there.
Yeah.
And then 1 year I was in Middelburg. And then post high school, I studied at Patimang campus. It's a FET college.
Okay.
Studied public management.
Okay.
I wanted to be in government.
Okay.
But then, life gave me lemons and I made lemonade.
Okay, that's nice. As long as you're self-sufficient, that's what's important.
And that actually opened my eyes, studying public management. Because even my lecturers, they had a tough time dealing with me.
Okay.
Because I was always asking questions.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
They loved it because we normally go into this debate going back and forth about politics and so forth. But I'm not a very political person, but I love my country.
Interested. Yeah,
yes.
It's good information to know, hey, so that you can be able to, because whatever little corner that you are in or doing whatever it is that maybe you love or passionate about, it could be also affected by other factors, such as the politics and the economy and all that.
Exactly.
So that's great. That's great. Now you're part of the Tranquil House. How long?
2 years.
You are.
I'm going strong on 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
How's it like being a manager?
As I mentioned,
of an establishment like that.
Okay, so it's very stressful, and you have to be part of a team. I would actually say, the biggest thing for you is to be a very considerate person.
Okay.
Because in an establishment as Tranquil House, there is other people working with you, so you have to be very considerate of them. And it's very stressful when there's bookings that's not streaming in like normally, or when you guys have like 2 rooms in and so forth. You normally stress, especially early mornings, because you're not sure of what the
business is going to have, like what business you're going to be bringing in for that day.
And you also have to know that you're not only looking out for yourself. I know like sometimes people only look out for themselves in like workplaces and only
be selfish in a way.
But you also have to know that there are other people in the business that's working with you that have other responsibilities.
Yeah, I think that's
So I have
beautiful.
to be very considerate.
That's really beautiful. You know, some managers are like, I'm the manager, I'm the boss.
Exactly.
It's me, you take.
Exactly. Well, actually, I'm just the manager, but most of the people at Tranquil House, they would normally turn to me for advice or ask me questions
Yeah.
with regards to the place.
How to do things, how to
Yes.
yeah, that's really interesting. Let's talk about the Tranquil House, Kengogo,
Yes.
for people that don't know about the Tranquil House. Where is it located? Anything that you want to tell us, the services that you offer, how you accommodate clients, where are you guys, what do you do for customers, you know,
Yes.
what facilities do you have on site? I know that's a many questions, but I'll
Yeah.
keep reminding you.
Okay, so let's start off with Tranquil House B&B.
Okay.
Okay, it states in the name that we are tranquil.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, our services, we give you the tranquility that you need. You know, with the busy lives that everyone is leading, you would just want some breakaway where you can just go away
a calm space.
Exactly, calm space. So we are located in Top Town.
Okay.
Yes, we have 3 premises, as I mentioned, of it post pre-interview.
Okay.
We have 3 premises: one at College Avenue and 2 premises in Berry Street.
Okay.
And the actually quite nice nice one for me would be the one in Berry
Like your
Street.
number one.
Number 1 would be number 10 Berry Street.
Okay.
It gives me that old, as you can see, the way I'm dressing as well.
Okay.
Old school vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
But
Oakish.
I would say actually Tranquil House is one of the guest houses that most of the people that I speak to now, they would always say I would always come back because it gives me such a home feeling. You know, a home away from home.
Yeah.
And we do have regular guests as well that come every week. Yes. So they feel more at home booking there by us. So in cases when we are fully booked, we would normally say, because they are our regular guests, we'd book them at another guest house. They would be like,
Is
can't
that
you
the
just make a plan, man? Can't you just make a
Unfortunately,
plan?
you can't expand the rooms that you have.
Yeah.
And how many rooms in total do you know?
In total, we have 22 rooms.
22 from like,
Yes.
if you look at all the different
Yes.
3 locations.
3
in total,
locations
it's
that we have.
22.
Yes.
Okay.
22.
Do you guys offer dinner, bed and breakfast, or is it self-catering, or is it only bed and breakfast?
It's in the name. It's Tranquil House Bed and Breakfast. So we are more of a B&B,
Okay.
bed and breakfast, and overnight guest house.
Okay.
So we do offer breakfast and dinner as well. We
also
prepare
do
lunch
offer
packs.
dinner?
Yes, we prepare lunch packs as well for guests. Maybe, for instance, I know of the off-book group.
Okay.
They normally prefer the lunch packs for lunch, but we do cooked meals for the guests. And I'm the person actually doing the breakfast part.
Okay. And in terms of some of the give us an idea of maybe your breakfast. Is it like
It's English breakfast.
English breakfast?
Yeah.
Some people don't know what that means.
Okay, so it consists of eggs, bacon, mince,
Okay.
sausage, ground chicken, baked beans, mushrooms, tomato, toast. So it's
You
a
get
whole
full.
mouthful. Yeah, it's a whole mouthful.
So you'll also have like cereals with
as
that,
well.
that before,
Yes.
and then the breakfast.
Yes.
All right. And when it comes to looking at you know, the it is tourism month and people are looking for places to go. It's opening up. It's summer,
Yes.
not summer yet, but spring. So it's like less cold, even though today it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
So tell me, in terms of the one reason that you would say a person must come and visit your establishment, like that, you know, someone who's listening today from a different area than Queenstown, mhlawumbe uSeqala or Xofivaba or Craddock, wherever.
Yes.
And they're like listening to you today and we're thinking about going to, you know, to book somewhere. So
Yes.
what would be the one reason that you'd say, you know what, please come to my establishment?
Okay, so I would give you actually 3 reasons why
Okay.
people would love
Should
to
come.
come to should come. First of all is our staff.
Okay.
They're very friendly. Like I I know most of the guests, staff there with me, working with me, are older ladies. So, and we from different backgrounds and cultures and so forth. So we know how to deal with people.
Okay.
Because we work amongst ourselves. And so, yeah.
Friendliness. And it's so important.
Yeah, and the cleanliness as well.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very
Our rooms
clean.
yes. We make sure that everything is top notch. Yes. And then also, you know, some of the guests, they would normally say this to me in reviews and so forth, whether it's over the phone or via online or so. They would normally say, because the staff is so friendly, they are very considerate of when they check in very late, because our latest check-in time is 10 o'clock
In the evening.
So you get guests that perhaps come around 11 or 12. We don't just chase them away or be like, nah, man, you are late. Yeah. No, we are because there's people coming from far,
yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
they're very irritable and they just want some place where
To
they
sleep.
yeah.
Just rest.
So that would be one of the reasons why I would say booking with us would be a very nice experience.
Really
actually.
nice. All right. That's really beautiful. I think, you know, both of the two areas that you're mentioning, the friendliness and the cleanliness, I think, remember, you know, going to an establishment like a bed and breakfast or a guest house or a hotel, you are like away from your own comfort,
Yes.
your own home.
And you know, you want just someplace clean where you can sleep and warm as well.
Yes, definitely.
Especially in this weather.
Yeah, in this very cold weather. Apparently, it's snowing, so that's why we are freezing today. And when you're looking at, in fact, in terms of the establishment, what are some of the ways in which people can book? Like, do you have a website? Do you
Online.
have Facebook? Like, how does one book? Call in or?
Yeah, normally people would get us online.
Okay.
Via booking.com or other
Oh.
social booking platforms like Lekkerslap as well. Big ups to booking.com actually, because we get most of our guests booking through booking.com.
No?
Yeah. And then Lekkerslap as well.
Lekkerslap. I don't know which
Yes.
one that is. I'll definitely have to go and look at that
And
one.
then actually what I would say is if you speak directly with us, it will give you that sense of connection with us. Then you can already connect with the staff that you're going to be meeting. And we make sure that you understand, because as I said, there's a diversity of cultural groups there working with us. So normally we'd get someone, say, from Lesotho or something like that. They would know, okay, no, this person must go to their premises, so they can connect with the person that's going to be
from their own, like, you know,
you see, from the culture.
Yeah. And then when you're looking at you know, the aspect of places that one can be able to also go to, or that you recommend, that you work with while they're staying at the Tranquil House.
Okay, so as I mentioned, we have 3 premises. One of the premises, 121, where I actually stay, is close to the golf course.
Okay.
And there's also hiking, where you can go to the mountains and hike. We are next to Berry Dam, actually. So you can go and bride there and just go and relax. And the tranquility of the place as well will give you that. But the game resort is also reserve is also there. Yeah. So
those are some of the areas.
Yes.
Let's talk about your dinner as well. You know,
yes.
what are the options? Yes, the food. You know, food is so important to a lot of African people, you know.
Exactly.
I think also in an international scope, but, you know, I can't talk for the international space, but I'm sure as Africans, we love food. And I think it contributes to, you know, your experience of being in that place. Okay. So we did talk about breakfast. Now let's talk about dinner. What are some of the options that you have? Or just give me an idea of what
so there is a set menu every day.
Okay.
Changes every day.
Okay.
And they cook every day. Traditional meals. Like, say, for instance, your short ribs with your fried rice or something like that. You know, it's more like Sunday, like a home cooked
Sunday
meal.
lunch.
Almost like a Sunday lunch
Multiple
type
colors.
of meals. No, not multiple colors.
I don't know.
It's not the serving colors.
Okay.
Yeah, but we make sure that when you leave your house, you know, like I would say, for instance, like I know in traditional African homes, they prefer cooked meals.
Yes.
So it wouldn't So it wouldn't be like you're gonna eat the same meal over and over every day.
Yeah.
So we try
changed.
to change every day. So yeah, and we also cater for people that that have
Vegetarian
vegetarians,
and-
you know, dietary requirements and so forth.
Okay,
So
okay.
we call them first in the mornings and be like, okay, do you have any dietary specifications or so?
And allergies and things
Allergies
like
and so
that.
forth. Yes. And I know here in Queenstown, there's a lot of takeaway places. So most of the guests, they don't prefer takeaways actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a home cooked meal. Like you can eat food from a takeaway place so many times
And
and,
you can
get
still be
bored
hungry.
and still be
Yeah.
hungry and not get full sometimes and be like, a home cooked meal is always the
Funny
best.
story actually. When I moved to Queenstown, I was 25.
Okay.
And with my background, I didn't have much when growing up. So getting money, like, so
You
I
just
was
wanted
like,
to buy food. A
you
lot of
see,
takeaways.
a lot of food. And it went on for like, I think 2 or 3 months. I just ate takeaways. Just takeaways. I think like everyone at
On all the places where you can
here
buy,
in
they
Queenstown
know you.
where you can buy takeaways, I was there.
Oh my word.
I was there, but my favorite would actually be men's.
Okay,
For the
the
braai on Sundays.
Okay,
Yes.
the braai. You love the braai.
Yes.
Fried meat.
So, but it didn't beat the cook meal.
No.
Like I would long for a cook meal because my grandmother used to cook for me. Like every day she used to cook. So you miss that
You miss
part.
that home
and when you're not
part.
at home, you miss actually that home cooked meals.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now let's look at some of the ways in which you make the guest feel welcome. Like maybe one that you can touch on that makes your guests feel like, oh, I'm welcome in this place.
Yeah. Okay, so it would be the friendliness of the staff. Like
again.
I normally don't just meet the guests personally because you have to be behind the scenes and just overlook.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but I would say the staff. They are so good.
Yeah.
Like just welcoming them. Like I know there are few of the people that would like to like say thank you for the service actually.
Yeah.
My aunt is being one of them because me and my aunt we work at the same guest house.
Okay.
She's very friendly and we get like reviews. Patricia,
Positive.
yeah, positive reviews. Like Patricia was very nice, Jovanice was very nice, Anushka, we wish we can come back again. Like that. Like our staff is very friendly.
Beautiful.
And it just gives you like the first time approach when you speak to them and how you embrace them, like just by like a small thing, by knowing the person's name. Like that is
You
a
have to
huge
memorize
factor.
them.
I get a lot of calls, so I can't memorize
You have to
every
note.
call. Yeah, I have to make a mental note for myself. Like, okay, this person is in that room, so just go and find out from the managers in which room is that person. Then you go and speak to the person, even though it's just about politics or whatsoever. Like, I do the breakfast at one of the premises, 121 Berry Street.
Okay.
I do the breakfast there, so I meet the guest personally, like on a personal level, and then I would switch on the news in the morning, and then we just talk about the news,
Oh, wow. That's nice.
find out about their families and so forth,
Yeah.
and just connect with them,
Yeah.
make them feel at home.
Make them feel at
Yeah, just not
home.
like there are some guest houses, and I don't want to drop names or anything like
Don't.
that. Yeah, but there are guest houses where when you approach someone, you just feel like, nah, this person's
They're
energy is
cold.
off.
They are
Yeah.
so cold. They're like rejecting you. They're saying, go back.
Yes. So I make time, and like all of my staff members, they make time to like get to know the person. And when you call them and when you speak to them in person,
Yeah.
they feel like, okay, I can connect
I'm
with this
welcome
person.
here.
Yeah.
I'm welcome here. Yeah. Let's also talk about the time, the fluctuation in the time. So some businesses, you'll be like, okay, in summer, that's when we get a lot less bookings, and then in winter more bookings. Is there something like that happens within the business where it's like in certain times it's more bookings, and then in certain times it's like bookings are scarce?
Yes, there is that times where we get a lot of calls actually,
Okay.
requesting for bookings, and you must know it's very, how can I say, unpredictable in this line of work that we are doing. So but I made a statistic on my own, like figuring out when there's bookings and when there's not bookings. Okay, so in wintertime normally over the weekends
Okay.
it would be quiet
In
because
wintertime over the
no one wants to leave their home actually.
It's too cold.
Yes, it's too cold to be somewhere else other than home.
Yes.
Okay, so in wintertime, I would say there would be a minor decline in bookings. And then in spring, actually, it would be for instance, people coming from the mountain, weddings,
Okay.
all that, special occasions happening, and also with the matric dances and so forth.
Yes.
Yes. And then in summer, like weekend bookings would be more
In summer.
in
there's
summer.
more. All right.
Yes.
That is really interesting. Now, Romano, I don't know if as we go towards a close, you'd like to give us some contact details. If maybe we want to, like someone wants to book and make use of your establishment.
Okay, so they can find us online at Tranquil House,
Okay.
B&B.
Yes.
They can just select any one of the 3 premises that they wish to stay at. We do have photos there. They can also go to our website, which is tranquilguesthouse.co.za, or they can just send us a direct email at book at TH
Book at
TH. T for Tango, H for
book
Hotel.
at TH.
Yes, B for bed and breakfast.
Yes.
.co.za.
Oh my word, that's complicated. Book at THBB.
Yes.
That's the order today.
.co.za.
All right. Thank you so much for coming through and having this conversation
No
with
problem.
us.
Thank you, Andy, for having me.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bulletproof Guide Community Radio. That was Romano Petersen from the Tranquil House having a conversation with us about the establishment and saying that you can be able to find them online at the Tranquil House. You can just search Tranquil House B&B and choose from their 3, different B&Bs that they have or establishments that they have. And based on what you see, obviously, they've got pictures out there. You can also book them on booking.com or what's the other one? Lekker Slaap. You can find them on Lekker Slaap as well. And if you want to go to their website, it's Tranquil. It's tranquilhouse.co.za, right? tranquilhouse.co.za. And then you can also book them via email, book at thbb.co.za. Right now, we are going to be taking a song. Yes, I think that was a beautiful, beautiful conversation. And, Romano talking about the friendliness. I think that's one area that I really, really enjoy. And anyone who goes to a guest house, a B&B hotel, that's one thing that you're looking for, to be made to feel welcome, to feel some kind of connection with the people that are there, to see the friendliness. I think that's one thing that really makes the stay stand out. Right now, let's start with an ad break and then take Umtunzi Esiti Uhlale Khona. Don't go anywhere.